everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today we are talking about some spicy Animal Crossing news and updates, and it's a little weird today, I'm not gonna lie, because I am the source of this information. It's happened before, but it's always a little bit weird. So the source that gave me this information, very reliable. They have told me things in the past about the Switch 2, like what month it was revealed in, stuff on the Nintendo Indie presentation, very reliable stuff. So I have no reason to believe this isn't 100% true. And I'll go into some more details that I've learned about this. And if you guys are following me on Twitter, you can read this out, but I'm just going to like casually talk about what I know. Also, your comment under this video is going to be very important. I'll tell you why in a little bit. But basically, we have found out that Nintendo, they are hosting several digital events this week, happening this week. They could be happening right now for all we know, but several digital events happening this week to select media, press, and content creators to give a more in-depth look on the Animal Crossing Switch 2 version, the New Horizons Switch 2 version, and the 3.0 update. So basically, Nintendo is hosting, and right here, 60 to 90 minute digital sessions. So these are hands-off sessions, is what I'm hearing. So basically, someone from Nintendo representatives or whatever, they're basically putting on a 60 to 90 minute presentation for select media and content creators. I was not chosen, but that's okay, because we're at the end of the day, it's all about the information that comes out of this. And like, yeah, I would have loved to be invited, but I don't care. I'm after the information. All right. I'll cry about it later. I've already cried about it. No. Yeah. So this is very exciting. Very interesting too, because Nintendo really doesn't do this. They, especially an update to a game, especially a Switch 2 version. Like, yeah, they've given out, you know, review keys and stuff before for like Kirby Switch 2 edition, right? But like, they've never done this kind of thing before. So let me just tell you like everything I'm hearing, and I've kind of tweeted this out. This week it's happening, digital events, 60 to 90 minutes, select press, media, and content creators. So like anyone can't sign up. This is a private event. And the two more interesting things. So I don't really know how the meetings are structured, besides the time that they are, but during this, and this is where you guys come in, during this event, the press, the content creators, media, whatever, they're going to have an allotted time for a Q&A. So what I want you to do right now in the comments section, you could pause the video or whatever. If you were personally invited to this event, type out a question. If you could ask Nintendo, putting on this presentation, if you could ask them any question and have them answer it about this update within reason. Obviously, we're not going to ask Nintendo, when's the next Animal Crossing game coming out? They probably won't tell us that. But if you have any questions about the 3.0 update, put them in the comment section below. Maybe a creator or some media is watching this video and they don't know what to ask. So yeah, let it go. Let it go in the comment section. I have a couple questions that I personally would ask. The first one, and I think one of the most important things that I would want to know, and I still want to know, will they continue to support this game through 2026 or even beyond? Like, is this just a one and done situation where it's like, well, we're putting New Horizons on the Switch 2, so like, here's some new content, and then we'll see you later for the next game? Or is it the start of something a little bit bigger where they slowly add to this game, try to get the player base back, and then tease the next game? I think that is the smarter way. That's my hopeful route that they're going. So that's what I would ask. I would ask, hey, are you going to continue to support this game throughout 2026, or is this it for the updates? My other question would be about loading times. Have they improved loading times? And this is information that we might actually find out after the embargo lifts, which we'll talk about in a second. But yeah, in the comment section, let me know what question you would ask Nintendo about, within reason, about the 3.0 update. I think we're going to learn a lot. Now, this week, we just know the events are happening. Next week, and more specifically, December 16th, the embargo lifts for all of this information to pour out. I also didn't mention that Nintendo will be providing footage for whoever attends. Again, this is a hands-off event, so it's going to be more of a presentation and you're just watching, and then at the end you have your Q&A. Nintendo will be providing specially crafted, very controlled footage for the media and the content creators to then make content for. And the embargo for all of that lifts on the 16th of December. So literally a week from now, next Tuesday, we will have brand new information about the 3.0 update, which is very exciting. And if they asked good questions, we might know a bunch. So this is what I'm hearing right now. And again, this is like a pretty big step for Nintendo, who really doesn't do this, especially for games that are basically just a re-release with some new content. They don't do this kind of like behind the scenes press events and like set embargoes to like talk about some new things. So like, what could be included here? Now, I don't know the exact information, but I mean, we could guess, right? Like, I think they're going to show an in-depth look at the Slumber Islands. I think we're going to get a lot of information on things like Resetti and maybe some of the new items that we're getting, showing off some of the collaboration items like the Zelda items, the Splatoon items. But there is a lot of questions. I think we have more questions than we've ever had about Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 version. Again, loading times, how many items there are, how exactly does Resetti work? Like, we don't even know. We don't even know like how to even summon him or anything. So this is all going to be revealed on the 16th. Even though I wasn't invited and many other creators and press weren't invited, I will still be making a ton of content on the information that we do find out. So this to me is huge. I think this is huge, and it's very smart from Nintendo too. This comes out still releasing on the 15th of January, but to have another press push of like even more information, I think is very smart. Would I have just liked another, video on YouTube going in depth more? Yeah. But it's going to be kind of cool to like see some new footage from press or whoever gets invited, and hopefully answers to some questions that they've definitely prepared, right? If you didn't prepare, read the comment section of this video. But yeah, that's basically what I'm hearing right now. I thought it was interesting enough to bring it up, but yeah. TLDR, 60 to 90 minute digital presentations happening this week to select people. Next week on the 16th, all new information. That's when the embargo lifts. I would say like usually the embargo lifts at either 9 or 10 a.m. Eastern. So like, if you want to set an alarm or anything, that's usually when the embargoes lift, and also that Q&A and brand new footage. So kind of cool that we're learning more about the 3.0 update and New Horizons Switch 2 edition before the new year. I mean, I know that it's literally like 2 months away, which is crazy. Or no, it's a month away. Oh my God. What is happening? Yeah, it's only a month away, but it's kind of cool that we're learning even more about this. I think it's smart from Nintendo's part. Let me know your opinions, thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you very, very soon. Bye, everyone.